Right, and we are up and live now with Filler Arc Rankings, Winter Edition.
Hey, we back, baby.
It's been cool, like 6 months, almost 5 months since our last ranking stream.
Well, we finished the summer anime.
That finished around September, right?
Yeah, something like that, man. I know we finished the summer rankings and took pretty much all the fall season off.
Yeah, fall was
Because
too weak
it's,
of a season overall to do a whole ranking the whole time.
I mean, we definitely watched some stuff that was out, and we'll probably watch some of them on our own time. But yeah, I think we weren't as excited to be like, let's talk about these on stream. So,
Yeah, there just wasn't enough. I have to redo this for some reason. That's cool. Um,
yeah, bro. Always out here with your technical difficulties.
and I wish I could solve it.
Yeah. It has been nice watching it, though, because this whole week, I mean, you've been kind of sick. I got sick. I feel like it's hitting me way harder. And
It
that shit
definitely
kind of
did.
sucks. But we're happy to be back. I'll probably do more streams like this for the rankings. Plus, we got our usual Tower of God later today with James.
Yes, we'll have two
Yeah.
streams today.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6,
We're probably not
10.
going to always double block streams, but it just kind of happened this week because we watched so many animes.
Yeah, this week and maybe next week are gonna be like more animes than normal, but we're gonna cut it down to be more manageable to do it weekly, no problem. We're not burnt out and just have to watch like mid shows for no reason.
At the end of the day, we do this because, like, for the love of the game. If we don't want to be at a point where watching anime becomes like too much of a chore.
Yeah,
So unlike last season where we kind of felt bad because we did do a couple cutoffs. We did not finish Necronomica or something
Economica,
like that.
Togen Anki, and I think there was
Togenaki
one
we
more that
dropped.
got dropped. I think.
But we technically didn't finish maybe the last two episodes of the detective show.
Right.
So this season we are gonna have a chopping block tier, where if that week's episode was really bad, we'll give it one more to see if it bounces back. But if not, we're just probably gonna call it.
Yeah.
Because
Instead
I
of
mean, there's a couple out here that are probably gonna be good overall through the season, but to watch it weekly, nah.
yeah, like we have to just pick and choose like something. Some just have to wait to get binged in a few months, or just whenever you feel like it, because forcing our way through bad shows with these many shows coming out this winter, it's not worth our time and energy. So we want to enjoy doing this, and we do. But having to watch mid like Token Anki last or something did it was awful. That half hour to felt like an hour for us, so we can't do it.
Yeah.
Right now
Um,
we're up to 19. This isn't including Rerun, which comes out in like a week. This isn't including JJK. Still, this
Hell's
isn't. Is it
Paradise.
Hell's Paradise? This is including Hell's Paradise. But it's not including Trigun yet, which we might add to the list maybe. Or not. So we've
Same with
seen.
My Hero Vigilantes because
Yeah,
we didn't have a chance yet to watch season one.
yeah,
So either we're gonna try to catch up, or we will maybe do a stream later on when we do catch up on season one.
yeah. Just do like a whole season ranking. That being said, all these shows are all brand new seasons. If it's if it's a later season, it's because we're caught to the anime. But if it's Golden Kamuy, My Hero, we're not caught up, so they're not on the list. Not
Yeah,
that they're
because
bad. We just don't
you're
watch
right.
them.
Because yeah, there are some animes that we haven't added because they're like the releases are season two releases or season three. Because like that I think is it MF Ghost, that racing one.
Yeah,
It looks good. I heard a lot of people talk about it, but I have no idea. We
yeah.
haven't seen season one, so
And
to catch up on those seasons, it's probably going to be a little harder.
yeah, Golden Kamui's been on our list for months. We just haven't gone around to watching it. So season 3 is kind of off limits for us. It just kind of comes down to things like that.
Yeah, I mean, in the off season, we even tried to finish. We did season one of Main Abyss. Highly recommend.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Um, we haven't even finished Call of the Night yet. We're like on the last like couple episodes,
Mhm.
but we did spend
We
our time watching Supernatural instead.
yeah,
We
and
needed
we
to go
and
back
we
to live action.
yeah, a little break. And we also did watch. We binged Shangri-La Frontier, which was like great time.
Dude, Shangri-La Frontier has been something that's been like I have seen it since it's come out, but I had no interest in watching it. And finally watching it, I'm like, damn, this shit should be more hype than it is because It is fun. It is well animated, and the characters are just like yeah, it's a good anime.
Yeah, I was watching
Enjoyable
it.
as hell.
Yeah, I watched it week to week when season one was coming out. The first half. No, I'm like, "Oh, it's cool. It's good. I'm enjoying it." But I lost track of it as it happens. But rewatching it again, it's a great isekai. I mean, is it kind of isekai?
It has a isekai. Basically, it's the kid is in a VR world, so it's isekai adjacent.
Isekai adjacent, whatever we want to call that genre. But other than that, any I'll say
No, it's a
we
good
added the
little
cut
recap
here.
for our
I think that's pretty
time.
much it.
I'm ready to get into this. Like I said, being sick, I want. It's not that I don't want to talk about all these different animes, but I do want to get this done.
Yeah, you sound stuffy as hell. So I said it'll be a lot cleaner once you narrow down the list a little bit. But we're gonna let's just get into it.
Which is your favorite from this list?
Ooh, man,
Because there are some that I went in thinking it was gonna be like I was like I am not gonna be into this, or it's like fuck it, throw it on, let's try it out.
yeah.
And some, to me, the
Uh,
one that stands out the most, I don't even know its name yet. It's the one with the girl in the with the white hair, two colored eyes.
uh, uh, Death Games put food on the table.
Death Games put food on the table.
That's
Things
number
gonna,
one for the week.
I, bro, that's the only one I can't stop. Okay, because it's between that Fate. What is it?
Fate,
Fate.
strange, fake.
Fate Strange Fake is something like again. You told me that it was really popular. First time I hear about it, and that 1 hour special to start off the season, bro, jam packed with like dope animation, potential like heavy crazy lore. But like I'm guessing it's because it's a really big universe
Mhm.
in this anime series. So that was cool. But then also Fire Force dog. Nothing crazy happened, but I just love having that show back.
All right, so I think we have the same top four. I'd imagine my top four is also Fire Force, Death Games, Fate, Strange Fake, and Sentence to Be Hero. I think
And
those four.
Sentence, yeah, that
Yeah,
one is because that was like that was one of the first ones we watched for this season, and I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, that shit was peak.
Yeah, that one we watched
It,
last week, and it's a week off this week, so it's been a while since we've seen it. But I think it started off our watching at elite levels, right?
yeah, some of these we started when there was 2 episodes out, so we are a little ahead on some of them. Some of them we also did like realize that like we just what all we have to do is watch episode 1 today.
Mhm,
But it's just because Sentence to Be a Hero had a good opening week.
mhm.
I know I said peak, but I'm like I realized I was like, okay, we gotta be a little cautious because it's only 1 episode. But the animation was good. The main character is a badass. Uh, I heard it was made by the same people that made Jabba's Reincarnation, and I'm like, oh, I see it in the design for
Same
the
studio.
goddess.
Mm.
Yeah, but I won't even say it's anti-hero.
It's well, the
It's
world is
basically in this world for some
anti-hero.
reason the punishment is a I guess if you break the law to a certain extent, your punishment isn't death. It's to become a hero who gets reincarnated every time they die, but they lose a piece of themselves every time they do, and that's their punishment. But the main character, bro, you find out at the end, like his only punishment is like low key, like his country betrayed him.
Yeah, he
He
was
was a
framed.
knight. Yeah, he's. It was a good build up. I didn't expect that at the end because he kept hating like he's like I hate goddesses. I don't want to be around them, and
Mhm,
you're like, damn, what this man do? Because everybody recognize his name. They're like, you're that guy.
mhm.
Um, but it's hard to say. Now I'm really thinking about it, it's like who do we take? Who takes S tier #1 spot for the week?
I think for me, I think it's between Fate and Senses to Be Hero. I think it takes one spot for me, one of those two.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Then I think Death Games takes a close third.
Yeah, I think I just because Death Games
Fate,
puts food on the table
huh,
left me in like because okay, you and me have this tendency to when we're watching anime late at night,
mhm,
we get real distracted and like we're not distracted. We'll take the time to pause the anime to talk about something that just happened.
right?
But that one had me locked in so much where we just played it out.
And we were
It
dead
just
silent.
never because I that shit had me on the edge of my seat the entire because it was just played off so well.
Mhm.
Um, But if I had to, if you, like I said, if you said it's between Senses to Be a Hero and Fate,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it to Fate, right?
Right?
Because there's
Is it? Do you think it's like recency bias? Because we watched that last night. We watched That's to Be Hero a week ago.
no. I don't think it's that. It's more because like the amount of characters you got introduced to in Fate,
Mm.
and also it's just uh you got a lot more information out of those that episode, that special episode, and the episode one officially
Mhm.
than to be sentenced to a hero because like we got introduced to two of the heroes, a goddess, and then a what would we say she is a commander,
Yeah.
which is cool. And that one, but that one really that was really good was it's straight hands from start to finish.
Yeah. It is.
Fate had moments where people were throwing hands, but it was like the buildup of like here's this character, here's this faction, here's this that lore building like off rip
Mhm.
was
Okay.
so much fun. So I'm gonna give it to Fate over that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Where is Fate? Why don't I see it?
Oh, plus that introduction to King Arthur at the
Ah,
very
here
end,
we
bro.
go.
Like I forget sometimes, like King Arthur in Four Knights of the Apocalypse, a
Mhm.
bitch. But King Arthur before that, to me, was always one of the more like I was like, yeah,
Coolest, like,
he
yeah,
sounds like a cool
figures.
hero. Like
Yeah.
so, yeah, seeing him be cool as hell in this series,
Uh-huh.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And so, like, for the Fate series, I know, like I said, I know a little more than you, but not by a
Yeah,
whole lot. Like I was letting you know as you're watching it. So I wonder, like, honestly, it's after watching this episode, I'm like, damn, the other series of this franchise, probably bangers. I want to watch now based off that one, based off the special and then the episode one. Like, I want to know the lore now. I want to see the previous Holy Grail wars.
so all of them are different. Are all of them just one season of a different Holy Grail war?
No, so I'm pretty sure a lot of them are connected. I'm not sure in what way though. I know some are different. I've seen like different like settings. Like you've seen that girl that gets cosplayed a lot. It's like a red sweater, with like ponytails, skirt.
Can't say I do.
Let me see what I show you. This character.
No, this is the first I've seen it.
It's so weird. Interesting. Okay. I think she's in a lot of the seasons. So I'm guessing like they're all like somehow connected at least in some way or form. I was
Okay,
like lore wise, I don't know everything. I just know like that she's like one of the main families that I guess like her family was partially why the wars got created. She's like one of the families part of it. I don't know much more than that though.
all
But
right.
yeah. But Senses to Be Hero second, and then I think Death Games is third. I think that's
Yeah,
clear cut favorites.
I I did not expect because you're introduced to the main character and I think like five other girls,
Hmm.
and I was not expecting the whole game. Like basically, I thought the season would be like all of them slowly dying, I guess, throughout the season.
Hmm.
But the fact that one of the games is done by episode one, you're like, bro, we got a whole. Yeah, it was intense. It was just fun. It was fun.
It was also an hour episode intro, which also made it like
Yeah,
before you got a whole Death Game. So I wonder how the rest of the show's gonna play out.
yeah, and it's gruesome without actually being gory, which is crazy.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, because it's a show for people who watch it. There's no blood. They get turned into like flowers or leaves, whatever it is.
To me,
Others,
they look more like stuffed animals, like
yeah, something
the
like
stuff
that.
that came out of them.
Yeah, which was interesting.
But the main character is like so ambiguous that you all as even as you're like watching it, you're like, I don't know if I believe her.
Mm.
Which is interesting for main characters. Usually you know their motivations and everything, and we kind of did it. She's like this nice person, but also there's moments where you're like, is she playing him? So I'm
Yeah,
excited to see how this season plays out.
yeah, and it does clear up by the end. Like by the finale of the episode, it does clear up her motivations and how she is as a person. But overall, so we'll get more to we'll get more to detail later. I think it's rivaling in that third spot, like as easily. But now we'll go in order from the list here. We got Cute Girl and Heroes Party
Cute girl in a hero's party. Is that the one
with Rimuru.
with the Reaper looking character?
Yeah,
I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would.
it did. It was
But I
fun.
would say I'd put it in the B tier, in the B tier.
B tier, low B,
Yeah, low B potentially. Yeah,
low B
but
is the highest
who
league.
else we end up getting?
Yeah, I'm cool with low B, high C for the time being. This is a daily grind of a 29-year-old adventurer, or however it's called.
The first half put me to sleep, literally.
Hmm.
Uh, but overall, I was enjoying it until you realize that the little girl that because I was like, okay, like so the main character is a kid who was struggling for food, so he ended up killing monsters, becoming an adventurer, and living off of that. And then he meets this girl, from what I understand, in the dungeon. She's weak, but she's again starving, trying to survive. I was like, that's a cool dynamic. She ends up being
An
like
ancient
spoiler, like
race,
she ends up being a succubus. So in the day she's a little girl, but at night she's a grown woman.
and it's
And
that's how it
if
ends.
what you know about and a succubus, is like they usually feed off of people in a
Sexual manner.
sexual way. And I'm just like, I
It's
just couldn't.
weird.
I was like, it's
Yeah,
weird. It's
weird.
just weird. Like you took us to what could have been like a really cool adventuring premise and made it weird.
Yeah, the ending really threw me off and put me off a little bit to it. So I'm not sure if I have it in the cut tier. You want to put it like in the D and to see how it goes in another episode.
Well, even if you put it in the cut, well, we're putting. I thought I was gonna do chopping block, so it's like
Yeah,
one
showing
week if
block.
it's
Yeah,
bad, because I think we should give it a one because it's like again we could assume it's gonna be weird, but if they play it off where like the succubus energy is actually more just like
that's
when
a
he
weird.
feeds her or
Yeah,
something like less. It's big as long as it's not as weird as what it sounds it's gonna be. I'm willing to give it a try because again the main premise of the whole like teaching her to also fend for herself is
yeah.
interesting.
I agree.
So I'm
I was,
willing to give it one more episode
okay.
for
So,
now.
all right. So
So,
for
but
now,
it's
chopping
definitely on the
block.
chopping block because I'm like I don't really want to watch it.
All right. Next, we have the Darwin incident, and this one you're like, man, is this something? Okay, it's gonna be weird. I'm like, yeah, maybe it was weird, but not in a bad
It
way.
was, but not in a bad way. I'm actually really into that one.
Yeah, like
I'm
without.
excited to see how it plays out. It's just because to me, it's like it shows all the different like weird traits of people.
Mhm.
But I think that's the point.
Yeah,
Uh,
it
so
left us pausing constantly to talk about it. So I think it's like honestly, I think it's an A tier for me.
yeah, I was gonna say it's. I'm definitely giving it an A tier.
Okay. Fire Force, man, like you said, I am so happy to see Fire Force again, dude. I love this show. And just real quick, I'm gonna go for like a brief, not a rant, or kind of a rant, I guess. Fire
Yeah,
Force
go
does
for it.
not get enough love for as good as for its amazing story because it's still shonen that gets kind of like left behind when people talk about great shonens because they have one singular character. And I get it. No one likes her. No one likes this character. I get that. But to like be hypocrites and like, oh, this one has too much fan service, so the other shows that you watch all have fan service, and just like, let it slide is annoying because this show is better than most shonens.
Yeah,
They should be in the convo for best like elite tier shonens, and it's not, and it fucking sucks because of that.
because like there are times where people talk about like okay, like the original big three, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and every generation everybody tries to be like, oh, these are the people holding up shonen,
Yeah,
and Fire Force never got that type of love
yeah. Like in my
because it's
opinion,
like, oh, well, you
this
see
clears
this
Demon
character.
Slayer. This clears My Hero. Like I think JJK is it's like a to each their own like flavor, like personal taste thing. I prefer it more than JJK personally.
I don't like I said, I wouldn't put it over at My Hero or JJK, but I would put them in the same like
Yeah,
range. Like that's what I'm
like,
gonna say.
like if it replaced Demon Slayer and not top three, I would like, yeah, it makes sense. Because like it's that good. It is really that good, but it just gets ignored because of basically like one character. But its characters work great, the story amazing. It's so good. And
Yeah, the
it's
anime's solid.
yeah.
One of the best sound effects I've ever heard in anime.
Yeah, everyone's heard that Benny Maru sound. That attack. Like everyone's heard it for a reason. Also, the strongest in that verse, like than Gojo, whatever, better than Gojo. He actually wins.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So what do you have it this week?
I want to biasly put it in an S because I love the show that much, but I think it should be an A because I'm thinking not
Yeah,
much
because
happens.
it was a good exposition setup for the rest
Mhm.
of the season.
Yeah,
Which is a lot of people are worried that like in 12 episodes or 13, I'm not sure, they're supposed to
yeah,
cover 88 chapters. So we will see. But overall, episode one, you got all like it never felt slow. It felt like you got a lot in that
yeah,
episode.
yeah. I feel like they were constantly going. Every conversation felt important. You got a bunch of information, ideas, of what's to come. Everything got laid out right away. You have it
So yeah, but
above
yeah,
or under
because nothing
Darwin's?
really crazy happened, I will put it in a.
Uh-huh. Above
I'll
or under Darwin?
put the bias wants to put it above, but I
Me
think
too.
solidly you just put it under.
Okay, I'll let it slide. Yeah, I'll let it slide.
But, you know,
I'm trying
because
not to be
if you
biased. I'm
think
trying not to
about
be
it,
biased with it.
yeah, because at the end of the day, exposition dump episodes are cool. I mean, if you really like it, but they really are just exposition.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know, it's hard to put that over an episode where you got. I mean, I guess that's all episodes ones, huh?
yeah. Like, yeah, I'll put one of there's a bunch of just like here's the story. You know.
You know what? I'm putting it over Darwin. If you ask me which one I want to watch again, I'm watching Fire Force again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done for that. All right. Next, we got Hannah Kimi, which at first you were like, dude, I can't watch this. The first time, but
Bro, you know
you're like,
what?
I can't. You're like, I can't do this.
Because I thought I was like, no, this girl is crazy. Like, there's no way this is gonna play out for her.
Mm,
But that's the whole point of these like romance comedies. Like, you know, in most other like, okay, like think about the Dangers of My Heart. It's like this super edge lord, like cringy kid
mm,
getting like the most popular girl in class. That's never gonna happen.
mm,
It's not real. Like, I get why girls like go like, oh, why do guys like this shit?
huh.
But then we have a girl here who is an American girl who sees like a what is it,
A high jumper.
a high jumper, and she's like, oh, man, I admire him. She literally leaves the U.S. to go to Japan, cuts her hair, enrolls in an all boys school just to meet him.
Yeah, like if you
If
love
you in real
romance
life told
sims,
me like
watch this shit.
it is the most outrageous premise, but besides that, once you like I said, I got past the whole like look, I was like I watched a lot of romance where the premise is like unbelievable.
Mm,
Why can't I watch this one? And I started enjoying the hell out of it. It's stupidly funny because of you're like this is outrageous,
yeah,
but it's
but you
still
just keep
again
watching.
you hits you with
It
all
kind of
the
locks you
yeah.
in.
It gives you all the anime tropes you want. You know,
And
like
this one did drop with 2 episodes and in 1 week, so it's we're gonna grade it as like a as was one because it's a season that way because it came
yes,
out at two at once.
I will right now put it at the top of B.
I okay, I think I also have it on B as well. I think that's a good spot. We'll see
All
where it
right.
goes from there. This is the Holy Grail of Eris, or I think it's what it's called.
The first 3 quarters, well, I'll say the
First
first
half, first half.
10 minutes. No, the first like let's say the first quarter of the show,
Mhm.
interesting with the whole like when she's a little girl in the rain, the
Right.
execution.
Yeah.
Then we have to do the very generic like evil, not evil princess, but like
Like rich girl
a
royalty
hate,
trying to like
just yeah, just trying to put her down.
yeah.
Which again, I've seen it in so many different animes,
You've
so
seen
it's
it
like
so
ah,
much. Yeah.
but it pays off. I am intrigued to see how this season goes. But be saying that, I will put it in C tier because again, most of the time I was just like, this generic ass shit again.
Yeah. First quarter and last third, right down middle was kind of like because if I thought so bland, but I will say like, the ending or the last or quarter third of it locked me in. C tier if it's a bit low, but we'll see if it moves up later on. Okay,
It's hard
I
to
could be
because
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because we're saying like, hey, you're gonna have to put up through 15 minutes of this show.
Yeah.
It's just hard to be like, yeah, but
It's
it's a
true.
B tier. No,
Yeah.
let's be honest. It's
Yeah.
good introduction and good ending, but that middle where you have to get through it is a little rough. Because again,
Yeah.
unless you get if you don't watch a lot of anime with the trope of oh, innocent girl is very sincere and there's like a hater, just straight hater, just
Yeah.
trying to embarrass her in front of people and nobody. Yeah, if you're not used to that, then you might enjoy it. You're like, oh
Yeah, it's
damn,
true.
like you really feel that anger.
But for us who've seen that scene 20 times with different skins, it gets old really
Mm.
fast. That being said, I think this show will be in higher tiers more often from here on
Yeah,
out.
because it's a revenge story.
Yeah.
We actually have a lot of like, not necessarily a lot of revenge stories, but like if you think about Sends to Be Your Hero, it's kind of like on the yeah, he wants to get his get back on it on the country. We have this girl who was going to get revenge on the prince. Um, yeah, I feel like there's another one I just can't remember.
We also have a lot of female leads this season, if you noticed, which is pretty cool.
Um,
You know, Death
yeah, we did.
Games, Dark Game is she's one. You know, one of them is a woman. Girls
Ghost
Party,
Star.
you know, Hanakimi, Airy, Invisible Girl, Witch. Yeah, there's a lot. All right,
All right,
but
so what do
anyways,
we have next,
Invisible Man and soon to be wife.
dude? A tier. I'm gonna put it in A
I think
tier.
it's A. Okay, I'm cool with under at the bottom of A for now. Yeah, it was
I
just cute, bro. It was just like
it's
so
cute. It's
we.
wholesome as hell.
It's also like it's an adult romance, which we don't have enough of, and we love them.
Yeah,
We need
it's
more
like
adult romance, dude.
weird. It's a blind girl, an invisible man, and in this world, like what is it? Beasts, people are real. Like
Yeah,
everybody,
it is
it's
just
like a magical world, but it plays off very like real life.
mhm.
They work together. yeah, it's I can see it being such a wholesome fucking anime.
Yeah.
And episode 1, I enjoyed it.
If for 20 minutes,
I'm not lying.
20 minutes of just you're just kind of smiling because it's nice and cozy. It's nice. Bottom of A is perfectly
Yeah,
good.
nice and cozy. That's the best way of saying it.
All right, next we
Uh,
got Jack of all trades, Party of none.
we again, we're gonna put it on the chopping block.
But just to clarify, we didn't dislike it. It's just a very generic fantasy anime that
Yeah, that might be better as a binge than a.
yeah, whenever we're feeling some if we're feeling some slop down the line, we can just binge it. You know?
Like I said, we'll give it one more episode because again, it was just an introduction, and yeah, it played off the. There's a couple things that I like that were a little different than most of these.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm overpowered, but my partner doesn't realize it, so they kick me out. Tropes, or like these, they're
Mhm.
becoming kind of popular. I've noticed.
They
But
are right
this
lately.
one, I'm excited to see what he could do because he ends the episode 1 with a big mission to like be a trainee, no, not trainee,
Yeah, a trainer.
teacher, trainer, yeah. So depending on how he handles that and how good the action is, then
It could stick.
maybe
It
we'll
could
keep
maybe it
watching it.
sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could just have it as our like our mindless watch through this tier list.
Yeah. And this tier, we'll probably stick around for the first 3 weeks. So I think after the first 3 episodes or something, like we'll know if we want to continue watching it and whatnot. But for now, we'll
Yeah,
leave it at
maybe. But
this.
like I said, it'll always be there. I think if we ever just be like, hey,
It's run its course.
this week sucked,
Yeah.
or like, hey, I don't really see this going anywhere. But I think for now, because it's like a with how big our list is, this one just has to be there because we kind of
Mhm.
don't want to watch it if it's gonna stay mid every episode.
Yeah. Next, we got Journal of the Witch, which I feel like I liked more than you did. I feel like you weren't really that locked into this one.
That one, yeah, that would have got me when I was like kind of like on my like I was falling asleep.
Mhm.
But I will say I do enjoy it. I actually really do enjoy it, and I think it's gonna be one of those things that it's gonna hit you like a goddamn truck throughout the season.
Yeah, I think it's like if one doesn't make you cry in this list, it's gonna be Journal of the Witch. I think this one is gonna make you cry at some point. If you say for some fans, it might have made them cry episode one. To be honest, if they were that invested in
Yeah,
the story, it's
yeah,
a beautiful story. That the art style and animation very very appealing to like very nice to the eye. I like it a lot as well.
yeah.
Um,
I
I
will, yeah,
have
because it's
this probably
basically like you have the main character. I think is the little girl, right? Well, not little
yeah
girl, but
the girl
she's like a teenager.
teenager yeah who lost her
You
parents.
know, who lost her parents. You find out I think she's either adopted or just the dad side doesn't care to
Yeah, I
like
believe she's
even
a
bother to watch
yeah I
over her.
believe she's adopted and she ends up living with her aunt
Her
essentially.
mom's yeah, her mom's sister, and the
And
sister does not fuck with the mom at all.
yeah, she even tells the daughter, I hated your mom. I wish after her death I could feel differently. I don't. I hate her. And
So
it's a great story about grief and loss and like and I think it hits mostly on the loneliness people feel and throughout life. So I think it's gonna be a very hard hitting watch for sure. Um,
so where do you put it?
if it's not low A, I think for sure top of B.
Okay, if you want to put it, I was gonna give you was allowing to do the low A. So
I
if
think
you want
once
to
you
move it up, that's fine. But if you cool with the top of B, I'm also cool with that.
yeah, I think for now we'll leave it bottom A, and if we'll see if it moves down, if more can come up here, or how I feel about it by the end of the list.
Yeah.
Next one we got Kunon, the sorcerer that can see, or something like that. This one, it's also 2 episodes.
I
Conceptually,
could see it being
it's
really good,
cool. Yeah,
but
it could be cool.
it didn't. I'm not invested.
I'm
Two
not.
episodes in, then again, it could be really good. I think this is one of those shows that like once the season's over, people on TikTok because I already see people talk about it on TikTok like it's really good,
Mhm.
and it is. But I don't feel invested.
Yeah,
Like
I think
it kind
it's.
of gave me the vibes like if the Silent Witch, but didn't hit the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, I feel like it's leaning more into its comedy than it needs to. To be honest,
Mm.
like I said, it's not like I don't think it's bad. I think it could end up being a good one. But I'm just like also like Frankie, I'm not super invested in watching week to week. This could be a better. And also, once it's done, we just watch it all the way through. So
Yeah,
I think it ends up being either. I think D feels like it's not good. I'd rather have it on chopping block as well.
yeah. It's like again, it could be good, and it's just more like I don't really because a lot of these shows, like okay, even okay, like look at the C tier or what is it, the Grail,
Holy Grail of Eris.
See, that episode was again the whole episode wasn't great, but at the end, I was like, I am excited for the next episode.
Yeah.
The other the those this other sorcerer one, the episode was good, but I never really was like,
I
I
wonder
could
what
wait to
happens
be honest.
next.
Like,
Yeah, what happens next?
yeah,
Yeah, it's whatever. Like the
so
story
that's why
did.
I want to
Like I
put it
said,
on the chopping block.
I agree. But this one, I actually liked quite a lot. This is Tune In to the Midnight Heart.
Yes, from all
This
the
one I
romance
liked a
ones,
lot.
again, it's not going to be more wholesome than the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife, but it's one of those like slice
Premise
of
is
life
cool.
romance ones that it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
I think I have this under Darwin Incident.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with
But yeah,
this.
it's definitely on the definitely high tier. Definitely high tier.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. Looks nice. I think it's gonna be a good watch.
Because again, it's gonna be it's one guy who's in love with a girl, but he finds out like it's four. It could potentially be four different girls.
Mhm.
And usually I don't like when it's like, damn man, you got a harem. But it's like, no, no, no. He's gonna get to know them all, and he has to figure out which is the one. Which I'm like, I'm excited for because I want to see who he ends up picking.
Yeah,
Because we get to play along, kind of be like, ooh, I think it's gonna be this girl
yeah.
or that girl. Which is my problem with the other harem isekai, not isekai, the other harem slice of life that we have on this list, which is I love
Uh,
rom coms.
I kind of welcome with my other friends or whatever.
Yeah, I can't have a. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I want to. Okay, we're cool with A, right? Are we
I'm
moving
cool
on to
with
the
it.
next one?
Yeah. Well, I want to do Rock on next. I feel like you already
Yeah,
finished,
it
that
just
one.
yeah, it's already transitioned into that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, for some reason, obviously I saw the four girls on the
Mhm.
cover,
Yeah.
but for some reason when you introduced the first one, I was like, okay, cool. It's like the one childhood friend and then her other friends, you know.
Yeah.
But I think all four are childhood friends that all are into him.
Yeah. Definitely.
But they play more on the comedy side of stuff, and I'm like, and for me, those don't always hit. And so while I can see myself watching it once it's done, I'd probably have it on the chopping block.
Yeah. I think
I was looking forward to it, but
I think it's an entertaining D. Like when you're watching, like, oh, I liked it. It was fun. But
I guess that's true.
for the sake of our watches, I think it should be in chopping block for the time being. So we're
Yeah,
gonna so this is foregone. We're down to 50 animes, not including three more that are gonna get added anyways. But this one,
yeah,
while it was a fun watch and like overall, is it gonna be slop? Like yes, but it was fun.
yeah. Because it's still like the moments where it was supposed like the jokes and stuff did hit occasionally, and like the outrageousness of it all
Yeah,
was fun. I don't know though. It was still like
yeah,
so it's a chopping block, but if we introduce the other two girls and they all have a fun dynamic, then then hey, we might just keep it like a C D tier throughout the season, but
yeah.
we'll enjoy it. But for
He's
now,
a,
I would say I'm
yeah.
more like, damn.
All right, next we have Rollover and Die, which is about
Oh, that's the girl that got turned
the
into a
reversal
slave, right? The
skill.
hero.
Yeah. Hmm.
I get potentially another revenge one.
We think we
I
cool
have it
with
in B.
E really B. You have it over
I guess
Eris.
maybe because I like the premise, but the episode itself, yeah, I'd say yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. It's probably a C.
yeah. Premise wise, I like it. I think episode one quality wise, I think it should be under Eris.
Honestly, the only thing that sucks about the premise
Mhm.
is the one dude who does like betray his motivation. What a
Dude,
bitch.
yeah. Okay, so we'll get a little more into it in a bit. But yeah, this one, if at time moments felt generic, but as I said, there are some similarities, tropes. Overall, it could be a decent watch. I think it's gonna end up being a lower tier overall, but I still do want to watch it and see how it plays out. Right, and next we have the Samurai Troopers.
Oh, Samurai Troopers.
This one, as far as I'm aware, is a remake of an older anime. I'm aware, I
Yeah.
believe. It was cool.
The first
Hmm,
half I really didn't care for,
mhm.
but it's like
By the end of it, though, I was kind
it
of looking forward to watching it.
yeah, because at the end of the day, they have there's the demon army and our samurai Power Rangers, right?
Mhm.
Um, we find out that one of their demons betrayed the main demon, I guess, who is now going to be potentially our our leader on the samurai
Oh yeah,
force.
that demon. I'm pretty sure
Basically,
is
it did
he's
build
the
into it
yeah
did build enough like
yeah the demon prince is gonna be like the red samurai trooper. Seems like. But
so it did by the end hook me on the fact that like we're gonna get our five actual good like selected samurai warriors because like basically start off where it's like oh it's people who signed up for it they might not actually have the power to be strong so it was good it ended up being really good I think it was just the first half that had me like it feels kind of whatever
yeah,
but
so
the animation is fire uh, the designs for the characters seem cool I'm looking
cool.
forward to it I want to
Yeah,
watch more so I'm cool with either low B or mid C to
or
be honest
low beers. Do you have it under or above Eris?
above Eris
Above Eris. Okay.
yeah.
But do you have it above Heroes
To be honest,
Party?
I even like I said, the C tier, I put Eris at the bottom of C. If I'm being honest with
Mm, no, I wouldn't. I have her. I have it above Rollover and Die. I think.
you. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we're cool. I'm cool with it being the top of C.
We have Troopers over Cute Girl Hero Party. We have this
Uh,
one in B, and I'm not sure if you feel like it's that high or
I'm willing to switch that one with the Troopers.
okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Okay. Next, this one I liked a lot actually. It's just Tom One's B side with the idol and then the maid.
Yes, I actually really enjoyed that one
I
too.
enjoyed it a lot.
I'd say
Uh,
bottom of A, and then move the other, the letter of the witch to high B.
I think I have this above Invisible Man. To be honest, me personally. Like, bro, like
I'm willing to say
the
that
episode the
yes. I'm
episode
willing to
ends with
let
them. I
that
think
slide.
already dating, starting to date.
Which one on the Visible Man?
Tom One's B side. I'm pretty sure it ends with like all they're gonna start dating.
Well, he's just like I just need you there to support me. So we'll see what that
Let's
means.
see.
But the Invisible Man actually ends up with them dating. He's like, let's go to. She said, let's go to dinner. He's like, then let's make a reservation for something else after that.
True,
So
true.
they're going to be dating. This one, this that the Invisible Man is not
Mm.
a will they date
Yeah,
anime.
it's
It's
when they get married.
what they're like. Hey, we're going to see them until they get married.
Yeah.
Because literally, it's called the Invisible Man and his soon to be wife. Oh
Oh
shit!
no, man! I think I hit an ad by accident.
You have what's the you have another tab open. Oh,
It's just like the it's not that. It's just like opening tab.
oh man. You played yourself. But yeah, man. Do I want to? Tomo's B side I really do enjoy though, so I don't mind
I
putting it
liked it a
above.
lot, bro. It was really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones that's more. I can see it being more cute as it goes on, so I can see it. But I definitely just because of that, I definitely put the Letter to the Witch down a tier. You got this, man. Hit that X. Ugh, man. Was that it?
What's too many? We got fucking more. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, we're the last one?
I guess so.
Okay. This here.
But I'm
We
cool
have
with
these
that
three.
list so far.
Um, um,
What's the last one?
the last one is Kill the Production Magic. I forget what it's called. It's like
Ah,
territory defense of the Lord or
yeah,
something like that. It's a long name. It's hard to remember these things.
yeah. Episode I was telling you, episode one didn't really have me
It's
any type
one
of way.
like
But I've seen what it's supposed to be about
yeah,
based
and
off like TikTok, like
that's our shit,
trailers.
and that's something we're super into.
And that's the type of shit I want to see. But if you're gonna tell me like, was it a good episode one? I don't think so.
So we think it's D tier.
I think it's a D tier. I don't know. You can tell me, man. Like I said, for me,
No, I agree because like I like it more than you did, but also like I'm just waiting for him to get kicked out already of the kingdom so he can do his thing. You know?
Which is how episode 1 ended.
Yeah.
He does get
3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Okay. So real quick, we'll just go over them real quick and just we'll discuss them. Go from there. The Fate Strange Fake. I'm looking forward to this shit. It's gonna be sick. The production quality is amazing. And also, I'm gonna look into like watching the rest of the series over time now because now I see why it's so popular. That's why I'm putting it off so long. Sentence to Be Hero could end up being the best anime of the season. It has the potential. Hopefully, it is up to it. Death Games to put food on the table. This one we heard nothing about it up until I saw it the other day. Pretty much, we heard jack shit about it. This one, I hope it keeps its momentum. Because past this, it's going to be a Catfire episodes. I'm hoping those episodes feel like they're progressing the story. You get a lot out of them.
Yeah, that one could definitely be one of those underrated or like no one gets. You know, I hope we should give it the love that it deserves if it keeps being good. Because
Yeah,
I don't hear people talk about it. I didn't hear it being hyped up. So I think we found like a real nice gem for this season.
yeah. Fire Force. I mean, it's the final
Dude,
season,
we're
the
throwing
final
hands
core.
next episode. We're throwing hands with Betty Marvel is throwing hands with the old captain next episode.
Yeah, like Fire Force is gonna be just
It's
all
about
gas,
to
no
be.
breaks for 3 months. It's gonna be sick. I can't fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait to watch this. And I'm still hoping and praying that once the finale airs, we're gonna get Soul Eater coming next year. You know, I need that Soul Eater remake, dude. Like desperately.
Yeah, because I heard it's so
Desperately.
different than the manga, and I'm like, the manga was so gas.
Uh, Darwin Incidents. It had
They
hype
might
coming
have
into
to
the
do.
season. It had
Yeah,
hype, and it's deserved. I think like people need to watch it. I think it's one of the things like you should watch it because you'll get perspective on things. I think and whatnot. You know.
yeah,
It,
I can see it being heavily discussed on different people's channels
yeah.
for sure.
If you're into Planet of the Apes, watch this one. Tune into the Midnight Heart.
Yeah, if you like trying to figure out who the heroine's gonna be,
Mhm.
this one's your shit.
Or like picking who's best girl on the show. That's your shit.
Yeah, picking your heroine.
Yeah. My personal favorites for I think like the romance ones we have, I think is gonna be Tom One's B-side. I think that one's gonna be like just so fun to watch throughout the whole way through. I think it's my personal like I think it's gonna be the best one for romances for me.
I
I
don't
could
know
be
if it's gonna
wrong.
be the best one for me. Like for me, the most one I'm gonna be looking forward to is the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife, for the wholesomeness of it all and like the coziness you get for it.
Definitely.
So I'll be looking forward to it every week. Will it be the best one? Who knows? But I am looking forward to it
Yeah.
heavily.
It's definitely about Tom One's B-side. It's an Invisible Man and Soon to Be Wife. It's cute as fuck. Give us more adult animes, dude. If we need it desperately.
Bro, that's
We're
why I
too
need
grown for this
Crunchyroll to.
shit.
Yeah, I have a crush at work anime, bro. I hate that it's only Japan only. I need to get that shit
Yeah.
here. I need to watch it.
I'll put Frankie on Waterkoi because he needs to watch another adult anime romance. Journal the Witch is gonna be the hard hitting emotional anime of the season.
Yeah, you won't catch us crying somewhere through these episodes, bro.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a great watch. The dynamic between the two characters is already really good. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Hanakimi. I know I'm gonna be laughing the whole way through, but I'm gonna have a good time watching it.
Yeah,
If you like romances, watch that shit.
give it a try.
Give it a try. Yeah. Samurai Troopers. This one I'm kind of hesitant on, but I'm hoping it's just cool.
I can see it going either way.
I hope it's just cool. You know, like the plot already seems like very man, whatever. It's gonna be cool shit to watch. You know. The cute girl in the heroes party. Like, who doesn't love a demon trying to date a hero, a heroine?
But okay, I'm also excited because that one more like it's funny because he's like let's go out together. She's like she rejects him off rip, but now he's gonna become like an adventurer and be good and see if he could like earn her
favor,
pretty much earn her favor, I guess. So we'll see.
Yeah. It's cute. It's nice. It's just like the lighthearted fantasy romance. It's cool. The Holy Grail of Eris. This one I have high hopes. I have high hopes for. I can't lie. This one I have high hopes for. I think the revenge story is gonna go crazy. and I think this will end up being like a and that's like a just a talk of like oh one of the better animes of the season. I think this one will get less notoriety,
Mhm.
and but I think it'll be worth a lot of the hype.
That's how I feel about the next one. I feel like that one will get better as we go.
Roll over and die. I hope so. Like I will say, like I said earlier, like the antagonist of the main character, his motivation is so stupid, and that's really annoying. This
Yeah,
whole
it's
thing
pretty
happened
much
over some dumb
it's a
shit.
whole it's a hero party, right? They have like the mage, the warrior. They have all these different members,
Mm.
but the mage betrays our main girl only for the sole reason that she was close to the mage who he thinks belongs with him. So
That's it.
it's a jealousy over like I don't know. This girl didn't even want to be a hero, bro. If you
Yeah,
asked her nicely to go home, she would have gone home.
yeah,
But you decided to sell her to slavery and
yeah,
whatever. So now we'll see if she becomes like a person who looks for revenge or just kind of goes, I just want to survive now and I don't want to be.
yeah,
So we'll see. That's what I'm saying. I'm
yeah.
intrigued for that
That's true.
story. I just hate that I guess the like the
The plot
motivating
device for it
factor for
all.
the
Yeah,
plot device for it all is like this is really the best we could come up with.
yeah,
But I also am glad though that the rest of the party didn't betray her. I think it's just like it's
yeah.
just too
They were
convenient to
just
do.
lied to, basically. Yeah, like so. Frank is right. Like this gonna being a cool watch from here on out, depending on the journey that she takes from here on out. To
Oh yeah.
conclude, territory defense. We want to see him build a kingdom. We're into that kind of thing. We love Tensura, so we're just looking forward to him watching something similar in that sense, where you can just
I mean,
build a kingdom.
yeah, he's gonna do a lot of like actual village, like city builder. It's just a city
Yeah,
builder type thing. So I'm looking forward to it.
yeah. And then chopping blocks, we have Daily Grind of the 29-year-old, Jack of all trades, rom coms for your childhood girlfriend, and Kunon. That we'll
Yeah,
give
I
him an
can see
extra
us
week
holding on to like to two of them potentially,
for rom
but I feel
com
like some
maybe
of them, no
and
matter what, rom
and
com and potentially depending on how
Jack
the
or
29-year-old one.
29-year-old.
Yeah, those first three depend on how the second episodes play out.
Dude.
Well, we haven't. We'll refix the
Yeah, off stream. But yeah,
off
that's our
stream,
list.
but you guys saw it.
Yeah, we'll be back again. We're thinking we're gonna do Thursdays or Fridays consistently for these streams. We're doing 2-in-1s every week. That's probably the
Yeah, but
goal.
most likely Fridays because
Yeah,
Thursdays we're actually gonna start doing a D&D campaign.
yeah,
Off stream, I don't think we're gonna do it
definitely
for
not.
our
Yeah, we
YouTube or Twitch yet.
we need a life we need a life outside of the streams. So like we're kind of busy these days now. Yeah, we said hopefully Fridays we'll do at least like midday, not too late anymore, which would be ideal for us. And yeah, but Fridays rankings, and then Saturday or Sunday we'll be doing a normal Tower of God or manga reads. That's
Yeah,
it
so
for
we'll be
now.
back in a few hours with the Tower of God.
Yeah,
Start of season 3, first 16 chapters of the season.
yes sir.
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, season 3's gonna be sick.
Uh,
But yeah, Winter Animes 2026. Great start to the season.
Bangers.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Peace.